It has gone from bad to worse for Aam Aadmi Party. All hell has broken loose after the sexist scandal involving a now-sacked minister came to fore. The party is now grappling with the damaging sex for tickets allegation, a full-blown of rebellion in Punjab. To make matters worse, key Kejriwal loyalist Ashutosh is in National Women's Commission crosshairs for backing Sandeep Kumar. The Delhi Chief Minister needs to act soon, and act soon enough.
His ex-minister jailed for sleaze, stinging sex for tickets allegations by his own MLA, legal notice against a senior leader, and a full-fledged rebellion in the poll-bound Punjab. This is what Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal came home to.
There is some kind of sex gratification being sought in return of tickets.
Is it not the bounden duty of the party to take this matter seriously and look after what is the issue that is going on in Punjab? Do you want to let loose people who have a reputation of this nature?
But even before Aam Aadmi Party could recover from this jolt, another reality check for its dreams to win Punjab. 86 office bearers of the Amritsar zone resigned from the party and shut offices to protest against what they call a dictatorial leadership.
कि हम जांच करते हैं अपने स्तर पे, हम भ्रष्टाचार, चरित्र और अपराध इन तीनों मानदंडों के ऊपर अपने जो कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं उनकी पूरी पड़ताल करते हैं, पर ये नहीं मानते कि हमारे पास आया हुआ सत्य इस देश का उस व्यक्ति के संदर्भ में अंतिम सत्य है। इसलिए हम कहते हैं कि चुनाव के 2 दिन पहले भी अगर कहीं कोई सबूत आ जाए तो हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं, कार्रवाई करेंगे।
Back from Rome, Kejriwal will be heading to Punjab for damage control. Meanwhile, a war of words broke out between National Commission for Women and the Aam Aadmi Party leader Ashutosh for his defense of sacked Minister Sandeep Kumar, with Ashutosh claiming, in the middle of all this, a big vote of no confidence from the mentor himself, from the man who inspired Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi movement.
अरविंद केजरीवाल ने जब पार्टी निकाली थी तब मेरा यही सवाल था, आपके पार्टी का विस्तार देश में करने जा रहे हैं, लेकिन आपके पार्टी में आने वाले लोग वो चारित्रशील है नहीं है, ये खोज करने का क्या तरीका होगा?
All eyes are now on the master strategist. What will Kejriwal do to stem the loss of confidence in his party? Bureau Report, India Today.
The Congress Party's bid to regain power in Uttar Pradesh after 27 long years got off to an embarrassing start as farmers quarreled with each other at the Khat Sabha. For a party that has been out of power for over close to 3 decades, its political managers would have been hoping for a less embarrassing start to their campaign.
An ugly clash at Rahul Gandhi's rally. Never before seen fights for cots. Villagers, youth, women, the elderly, all wrestling for the prime catch at Rahul Gandhi's rally. Leaving with cots on their heads, some even happy with pieces of broken cots. Hundreds of farmers gathered at Uttar Pradesh's Deoria for Congress Party Vice President's mega Padyatra. But was it Rahul Gandhi they came to hear?
किसान का जितना कर्जा है माफ कर देंगे, बिजली का बिल आधा कर देंगे, सरकार बनेगी तब। अभी खटिया मिल रही है, आपने ले ली? छोड़ लिया ना लोग खटिया, तो आप देख सकते हैं लोगों को यही लग रहा है कि खटिया मिल रही है। कम से कम खटिया लेकर चलिए, चुनावी वादा है, बाद में पूरा होगा नहीं होगा, सरकार कांग्रेस की बनेगी नहीं बनेगी, फिलहाल खटिया मिल रही है, लेकर चलिए।
This was the scene before the rally. A field with 2,500 brand new jute cots that awaited the arrival of the VVIP from Delhi. On the agenda was interaction with farmers in a grandly termed Hart Panchayat. All that turned into chaos as soon as Rahul Gandhi left the venue. The fiasco on the first day of Rahul Gandhi's much hyped mega UP blitz gave the Congress rivals the opening they needed.
राहुल जी ने कभी जीवन में खाट देखी भी नहीं होगी, क्योंकि हम तो गांव से आते हैं, हमेशा खाट पर सोए हैं, तो उन्हें कम से कम कांग्रेस वालों ने खटिया दिखा दी कि खाट भी कोई चीज़ होती है जिस पर लोग सोते हैं। उन्होंने आज तक सोचा हुआ बेड ही है सोने की जगह, अच्छी बेड पे सोते हैं, तो राहुल गांधी ने खाट देख ली। और दूसरी बात कांग्रेस।
Ironically, Rahul Gandhi began the day with what he hoped would be divine blessings. He offered prayers at a temple in Deoria. His first target in the rally was Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
जब हमारी सरकार थी 70,000 करोड़ रुपए हमने किसान का कर्ज माफ किया था, आपको याद होगा। आजकल क्या हो रहा है? पिछले साल हजारों करोड़ रुपए मोदी जी के सरकार ने बड़े बड़े उद्योगपतियों का माफ किया। 50,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा पिछले साल मोदी जी ने अपने बड़े बड़े उद्योगपति दोस्तों का माफ किया।
In the first 3 days of the Padyatra, Rahul Gandhi is scheduled to cover several districts of eastern Uttar Pradesh. He will cover 2,500 kilometers over the next 24 days, hoping to end Congress's 27-year exile from politically important Uttar Pradesh. With Kumar Vikrant in Deoria, Bureau Report, India Today.
India's biggest water wars has now exploded on the streets, with Karnataka refusing to take the Supreme Court verdict, lying low. They say that they will continue with their protest until there is any kind of solution that will be sought. But the burning question is, can there be a solution to the centuries-old water wars?
Karnataka and Tamil Nadu on the boil. Two states on edge over one river. From farmers to lawyers to activists. Karnataka is seething over the Supreme Court verdict, ordering release of Cauvery water to Tamil Nadu. Buses halted, highways blocked, and normal life crippled as activists hit the streets. Theatres were stopped from screening Tamil films, interstate buses halted in border districts. And what's adding to the fire is the political bickering. White Bandhs in Karnataka on September 9th, the fire is nowhere near dying down. Bureau Report, India Today.
A day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi slammed Pakistan as the sole source of terror in South Asia, Islamabad indulged fresh firing on the borders. Pakistani troops indiscriminately firing on the line of control in Poonch sector. This is the third ceasefire violation by the Pakistanis in less than a month in the same area.
Pakistani troops violating the ceasefire yet again. The Indian Army posts along the line of control in Poonch sector came under heavy mortar fire from midnight last night. As many as 6 army posts in the Shahpur Karni came under heavy Pakistani fire. This is the third ceasefire violation by Pakistan in less than a month in the Poonch and Akhnur sectors. The Indian Army retaliated to the unprovoked firing by targeting Pakistani artillery units with equal force. Intermittent firing from the Pakistan side is still on, forcing fear-stricken locals out of their houses in border settlements and villages. Pakistan's latest border provocation comes a day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's plain speak exposing Pakistan's terror plots. The Prime Minister had singled out Pakistan at the G20 meet as the sole nation spreading terror in South Asia. Bureau Report, India Today.
The Cauvery water war has spilled onto the roads of Karnataka. The Supreme Court directive to give water to Tamil Nadu has sparked protest in the Cauvery belt. Pro-Kannada outfits have been blocking highways and also ransacking government offices in Mandya to enforce shutdown.
In times of greater gender equality, this college in Mangaluru has come out with obnoxious rules for its girl students. A set of really regressive rules which would have even shocked the early part of 20th century India. Take a look at the guidelines St. Aloysius has set out for girls. No talking to boys, strict dress rules and a code of conduct. At a time when women's empowerment is high priority, the girls are rightly annoyed. College authorities don't think the rules are bizarre. It's to instill moral values in girls is their argument. But the long list of do's and don'ts for girls clearly reeks of sexism. Bureau Report, India Today.
Apple is all set to launch their new iPhone tomorrow, iPhone 7, and we're expecting two models to be released, the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus. Now, as per the latest rumors and leaks, we're expecting the new iPhone 7 to have a dual camera setup, which is great, and we'll also see a removal of the 3.5mm audio jack. There would be bump in storage. The base variant would have a 32GB version and the top-end model would have 256GB. Other additions include the new iOS 10, which comes with latest features and enhancements. Also, we can expect the release of the next Apple Watch.
Apple has recently sent out an invite for an event to be held on September 7th in San Francisco, which in all likelihood means that the iPhone 7 is coming. Usually Apple's device launches have always been under wraps, but the iPhone 7 has been exceptionally revealed through rumor mills working in overdrive. India Today gets you the top 7 leaks and almost confirmed rumors about the iPhone 7. The iPhone 7 will have a design similar to that of the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus, but the new iPhones will sport redesigned antenna lines. The new iPhone will in all probability be ditching the 3.5mm headphone jack, so potential buyers will surely need to reconsider their headphones for the iPhone 7. Apple fans can rejoice as the tech giant will most likely kill its 16GB iPhone base variant. Instead, the new iPhones will come with minimum 32GB of internal storage. The main image sensor inside the iPhone 7 is likely to remain the same, which means one will get the same 12 megapixel images. But the new iPhone might just get a dual camera setup on the rear and is likely to have a brighter, wider lens, which will further improve low light photography. The iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus will use the iOS 10. The iOS 10 is already out in beta version and is expected to be launched in its finished form on September 7th. The new iPhones will also be available in a darker shade of blue. If the leaked images are accurate, this color may look really classy. Apple's iconic home button will see some sort of redesign. Apple is expected to add a force touch, a kind of mechanism that would give the click impression, even though the button won't actually move. By eliminating the movement, Apple hopes to ensure that there is no friction and hence less chances of failure. Shivan Chandna, Bureau Report, India Today.
Hollywood superstar Daniel Craig, who plays the world's most sought-after secret agent, is said to be the actor with the fattest paycheck. Craig has reportedly been offered a whopping $150 million to play James Bond in the next 2 007 series. The insane deal is aimed at luring Craig to play James Bond after his unwillingness to continue.